Argonaut II is a 103-year-old historic vessel that has intimately touched the lives of thousands of people across the remote coastline of British Columbia since the early 1920s. My name is Nicholas, and I'm on a mission to restore this vessel by documenting her rich history through video, putting it all up on YouTube, and sharing with you all the lifestyle of living aboard and maintaining a 73-foot classic vessel, learning to run and repair systems as old as the boat itself, and showcasing the romance of cruising the Pacific Northwest and meeting all kinds of people whose lives have been touched by this boat along the way. Just in the reactions I get from people when I bring the boat to different places along the coastline, how much engagement it drew at the boat shows, and all of the emails and comments and Patreon supporters that I've had over the last year, it's so clear that there's something special here. And so with that, I would like to invite all of you who support the boat to become part of her history. This summer, I'm really excited to announce that I am opening up the boat for charter because I want to find a way to bring all of you in to experience the pure magic that Argonaut really is. My goal is to continue the history of this boat, serving the people of the Pacific Northwest. And what you'll be contributing to is the ongoing restoration so this boat can live another 100 years going forward. For the rest of this video, I want to showcase two things. One, which was just a quick afternoon charter here in Seattle, and then second was a family and friends charter that took place over Thanksgiving going down the coastline of Puget Sound. So my friend Doran, who you met in the last episode, he runs charters here on Lake Union on a boat called Mitlight. Next I'm going to take you on a joint charter that we did together where a group of 12 friends were coming for the Michigan game against University of Washington. I took 6 passengers, he took 6 passengers. We picked them up in Lake Union.
Dog never looked so good.
Did a little cruise around the lake, and then ended up outside the University of Washington Husky Stadium where there's a big tailgate. We tied up for the afternoon, allowed everyone to hang out and enjoy the sailgate where all kinds of boats anchor out, both Husky fans and the visiting team fans. After that, we drop them off at the game and then cruise on back home. So this next segment looks a lot like what I envision overnight charters to be, and what I've been doing with family and friends that come to visit me on the boat for a long-term cruise. I'm going to kick us off with an early morning start, departing Seattle and heading down to Olympia. Beautiful quiet morning, it's going to be a great day cruising. We have a long haul down to Olympia, where we're going to meet up with our friends Nick and Kosi, and then be joined by some more Port Townsend crew. Here's my crew today, Liam and Rachel, down from Port Townsend last night. We're in the middle of the locks, starting our journey down to Olympia today. It's going to be about a 7-hour boat ride.
Going south.
Yep, going south. We're about 4 hours into our trip and already hitting the Tacoma Narrows Bridge, just south of Tacoma. This bridge is famous because it was built in 1940 and actually collapsed that same year when some high winds hit the resonance frequency of the bridge, causing it to collapse into the water.
In a 40-mile-an-hour gale, the center span weaves like a ribbon in a swinging twist that you wouldn't believe possible unless you could see it as you do now. There's an automobile caught on the heaving roadway. The 11,000-ton center span twists and strains the giant cables that support it. Cables of 6,300 wire strands, each 17 inches thick.
So this is obviously the newer one. It's a pretty dramatic bridge to go under. So we're making some pretty good progress. Another 3 hours down to Boston Harbor, just north of Olympia, where we're going to meet up with our friends Nick and Kosi, who own Olympic Sailing Company and have a few boats down there. We'll spend some time today on Thanksgiving and then also tomorrow hanging around down here with them. Our destination for the day was Boston Harbor, just north of Olympia, where my friends Nick and Kosi operate a company called Olympia Sailing Co., where they take people out on the water in their adorable sailing vessel, Pterodactyl. And on the side, they also have a local tug company on a really cool old wooden boat called Torito.
Detroit 671.
Oh, I love it. Look at it go.
Oh, yeah. That thing rips, man.
So that night was actually Thanksgiving Day, and in true Argonaut fashion, we took a Thanksgiving theme and made it into a pasta.
We're here on board Argonaut in the kitchen. We're gonna make some Thanksgiving ravioli.
I'm here with Liam and Rachel, and it's our first day into our Thanksgiving trip. We made it down to Olympia in about 6 hours this morning after a beautiful sail. Because of the holiday, this week's pasta theme is going to be a butternut squash ravioli, and we have a pomegranate and walnuts to put on top in a brown butter sage sauce. First time making pasta?
First time.
Second.
Oh yeah.
Seed side down.
Okay.
And then you're gonna take a big wooden spoon and you're gonna whack it, and all the pomegranates fall in your hand. And the great thing about this method versus the water method is you get all that amazing pomegranate juice in there. And yeah, you wanna try it now.
It's happening.
Nice.
There you go.
Cheers, you guys.
Roast again.
Roast again. That following morning, we picked up my friends Pete, Teddy, Jeremy, and Kirsten, who joined us in Olympia and will continue on our return journey to Seattle. Our first stop, we went to Hope Island, which was just around the corner, and our friends Nick and Kosi and their families joined us on a sail. That evening, we hosted a potluck Friendsgiving dinner. My boat oven's a little small to accommodate a turkey, so we made a Dutch oven whole chicken roast instead. Liam, what you making?
Hopefully casserole, but it could be anything at this point. Yeah,
Herbs you have. Do you have any lime? How do you, like the front side was easy to do? How do I get in here? Kind of salt all over.
This is pepper. Am I supposed to have some on my hand? Okay, cool. But you have to ratatouille my head, otherwise it doesn't work.
A lot of pepper.
A lot of pepper, okay.
I'll watch.
Yeah, perfect.
Like that?
You gotta get over here.
Oh, yeah.
Exposure therapy.
Gentle touch on the chicken.
You want it full, but not like, you know. Yeah, we can't. You're gonna have to edit that. You can't put that in any video.
Skin, you're telling me skin.
In
the skin?
Between the meat.
That was my contribution to this.
It rubs the herbs in its skin, or else it gets the hose again.
That's a beautiful bird right there.
A little purple. Look at that little purple carrot. Potato.
Oh, is that intentionally put up there?
Potato, carrot.
Cheers! The following morning, Liam took a shot at trying to start the 1940 air-started Gardner 6L3 marine diesel engine, and he was able to get it on the first try.
Cool.
You're looking for the number 4 cylinder, so pull towards you.
We're good.
Yeah, you're in neutral.
Hey, number 4.
charge the air manifold by taking the valve on the top right there. Lefty loosey. There we go, we're at 220 psi. These are compressed when we use the air to start the aft 3 cylinders. So we're going to start on 4. The next one to go down is number 2. And then you're going to let the wheel rotate twice more, hit number 1, and then hit number 3.
So this one?
Yep.
Yank it hard and wait for, and it's 2, 1, 3?
Yep. Go, go. Let go. Set the air up. Watch the shaft. Right here. That's good there. Yep. Horns. Yeah, on. Crack it open, yep. Arm. On, yep. Good. Good. Yeah. We enjoyed a beautiful sunset cruise up to Gig Harbor, where we made homemade sushi, spring rolls, and dumplings, and then had an evening out in town checking out the local distillery and breweries. The next morning, it was Pete's turn to start the engine. Go! Let go, let go! Let go! Let go! Yeah. Rachel made us some French toast.
So this morning we made French toast on sourdough bread that I made. Eggs, milk, cinnamon, fried up, little berry compote a la Pete.
And we enjoyed a nice sunrise cruise out of Gig Harbor and a beautiful day back to Seattle. We had an early departure from Gig Harbor, making it north up Puget Sound back to Seattle before we locked through back into Salmon Bay, where I keep the boat here in Ballard, Seattle. Coming up on our friends Aaron and Nico from Longship Marine. They're out for a Sunday afternoon sail and are doing an overnight at Blake Island. We tried to meet up with them yesterday, but it didn't work out, so we're gonna go say hi. If everyone's ever in Poulsbo, you should go check out Longship Marine.
He's on the stern.
He's on the stern?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want us at 30 then? Yeah.
Okay.
A rider or what?
I fixed boats. This one included.
Argonaut II.
Argonaut II.
Be the Argonaut, isn't there?
Jason the Argonauts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the color? I'm colorblind. These all look either black or green to me. If you were to say black or green, is this green or black?
I think it's black.
Those are green.
I have a lot of fun on Argonaut, and this has been such a special adventure for me. This summer, I'm really excited to invite you along, and if you're interested in a charter or doing something like this, or supporting this boat and its ongoing restoration in a different way, take a look at the links in my description, and I would love to have you on board. Please consider subscribing, and in the next video, I'm going to show you some winter cruising I've been doing, along with some of the boat projects and a little bit of the restoration plan that I have for this coming season. Thank you all so much, and I'll see you next time.